Hi, hello. When dealing with difficult people, it's easy to get drawn into arguments, defend yourself, or over explain. But that only fuels the conflict. The JADE technique, don't justify, argue, defend, or explain, is a powerful way to set boundaries and stay in control. By stepping out of the trap, you protect your energy, avoid escalation, and communicate with calm authority. In this video, we will explore how JADE works and how you can use it to handle challenging interactions with confidence. Join me in this journey of self mastery and unveil your true potential. The moment we all have been waiting for starts now. Hi, hello, and welcome everyone to my channel at Profound Insights, a journey of learning, inspiration, and discovery where you can learn, grow, and share. Before we proceed further, please click on the subscribe button as well as the bell icon to get a notification of insight content, and this will encourage me to come up with more such videos. Without further delay, let's jump right in. JADE, JADE technique, ways to deal with difficult people. Introduction. There are just some people in life who are difficult to get along with. Maybe they are self centered, maybe they are stubborn, maybe they are annoying, maybe they are a burnt marshmallow with a tough exterior and a gooey interior. Maybe they want to hide their low self esteem and they take out their frustrations on others. It really doesn't matter why someone is difficult, they just are. If you must interact with someone difficult, you have choices on how to interact. Watch this entire video and let's look at how to do that exactly. Choices in how to interact with a difficult person. One option is that you could stoop to their level. You could be difficult too. It might not get you anywhere, but it is always an option. It certainly isn't good for you emotionally. Second, you could not respond or react at all. The problem with this option is that it implies an agreement with the difficult person. You may not agree with them, but you just want to stop. It may mean you get to manage the difficult and bad behavior over and over and over again. Third, you could physically flee. Physically, you could just walk away. You could just remove yourself from the situation involving the difficult person. Fourth, you could mentally flee. Physically, your body is still present, but you are thinking about doing the laundry, who is going to pick the kids up after school, and what the weather is going to be like this weekend. It's a form of grey rocking. Fifth, or you could try the JADE approach. JADE stands for justify, argue, defend, explain. JADE. To understand the JADE technique further, use this example. You have been working very hard at losing weight. You have put a lot of effort and energy into becoming more active and you are eating more healthy foods, for example, no sugary sweets. You feel great. You are at your grandmother's house for Thanksgiving. She keeps pushing and pushing and pushing for you to eat her sugary pies. Justify. Don't. Do you ever feel you need to justify yourself when dealing with a difficult person? You don't need to over explain. You don't need to justify your decisions and choices. When you attempt to justify your thoughts, feelings, and behavior to a difficult person, it just gives the other person ammunition to challenge or criticize you. Just come up with a response and let it go. Your J response. Thank you, Grandma, but no, I don't want pie. I really appreciate all the effort you put into making them. They look great and I am sure they taste great. But this year, I am not having dessert. A pass and end of discussion. Argue. Don't. Why bother? Why argue with a difficult person? What do you hope to accomplish? Is it about forcing a win? Do you really think you are going to accomplish anything? Do you really think you are going to change a difficult person's mind? Think. All that is going to happen is that you will get back in a back and forth argument, express your perspective, and then stop. Your A response. Grandma, I am sorry you feel offended that I am skipping pie this Thanksgiving. I don't want you to feel upset. But this year, it is not something that I feel is good for me to do. Defend. Don't. Attempting to defend yourself is probably not going to change anyone else's mind. If anything, defending yourself in an increasingly defensive manner is only going to make the situation worse. If you can be fine, the mature adult in the room, you have a choice or a chance of keeping things calmer and more neutral. You may never change grandma's mind, but you can be proud of your calm response, your D response. Grandma, it is important to my health to keep extra weight off. I really loved your turkey or chicken. I don't know how you get it to be so moist and flavorful. Did you see? I had 2 helpings of the turkey. Explain. Don't. You do not have to explain why you are doing and what you are doing. You can if you want to, but no is a full sentence. If you want to, you can certainly explain why you have made your decisions. The trick will be in not crossing the line between an assertive response and going overboard in defending yourself. Keeping a discussion going or over explaining gives room for the difficult person to keep pushing their agenda. If you want, you must explain, keep it short and simple, and focus only on the main points. Your E response. Grandma, I love your pies. I have eaten so many of your great pies that I gained weight to the point I am pre-diabetic. If I don't want diabetics and have to take insulin like grandpa, I have to keep the weight off. That means not having pie. As you are using JADE, be attentive to the other person's reactions and willingness to listen. If it becomes obvious the other person is not listening or is not receptive, it will probably be best for you to disengage from the conversation. Some disagreements with difficult peoples are not winnable. Relationships relearned. Learn, unlearn, relearn. To be in a healthy, successful relationship, what you learned in childhood about relationships may need to be unlearned and relearned in a different way as an adult. In childhood, you may have learned how to disagree with someone else. Maybe 2 people just kept arguing and escalating until one person stormed out of the room. Or maybe you saw someone just shut down. These are behavioral choices you learned in childhood. The good news about behavior is that it is all learned. Any behavior that has been learned can be unlearned and relearned differently. First, you will need to recognize your contribution to a conversation with a difficult person. Then you will need to unlearn those reactions. By using JADE, you can relearn other skills that are healthy for you in keeping your blood pressure calm. Key takeaway. JADE is a simple technique that may help you to have a conversation with someone difficult or toxic. There is nothing wrong if you lose an argument with someone difficult or toxic. As I mentioned earlier, while using JADE, be attentive to the other person's reactions and willingness to listen and use the JADE appropriately. I hope you enjoyed this video and that the information was useful in unveiling your true potential. Stay tuned for more informative videos that can enhance your lives and make them more rewarding. As we conclude this incredible journey together, remember that the adventure doesn't end here. Keep exploring other such videos at Profound Insights under the Self-Mastery Unveil Your True Potential playlist. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more insightful content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback will motivate me to create more videos like this. Until next time, stay inspired and keep reaching for the stars. Thank you.